There we go. Nice lighting system you folks got in here. I really appreciate you letting me and Loki set up this week. You know, until we get everything set up at our main state, our HQ. We just got some amazing tips from someone. To do additions to the bunker, we will be adding shipping containers. Until we get everything set up at our main.
Echo.
Sorry, folks. I'm an old guy. I don't know how the internet stuff works. I've been on with the ham radios and everything. You know, last time I was on the internet up until a few weeks ago, you had dial-up. So, anyway, the people at the amazing Triggered Station have allowed me and Loki to set up shop here until we get our situation set up so we can have a system, a war room that can't be traced, can't be found. It's going to be amazing. You know how hard it is, though, to move a fucking huge office desk into a bunker? Loki, why'd we even buy that fucking office desk? We're not going to be shooting with a camera.
It's cheap. It was on sale. It was relatively simple. I don't want to drive to IKEA.
Yeah. Either way, I'd like to thank the Triggered people. The Triggered person. I don't know how this internet stuff works. But welcome. Soon we'll have everything set up for our news broadcast network. It's going to be huge. We're going to be a big platform. We'll be stopping all the corporate media, just like I'm sure the people of the Trigger Network do too, don't you, sir?
Yeah, we stopped the corporate media.
Just smashing them. Boom! There goes your programming, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Coffee cups are thrown. It happens.
So Loki, what have you been researching lately? How are we going to stop these globalists? How are we going to stop their minions? Have you found anything new, any plans they have?
Ooh, so many plans all the time. Have you seen this new robot that they're masquerading around as if human on talk shows and introducing it to self-driving cars?
With like the real skin.
Is that the Japanese one, or is that like the Saudi Arabian one?
No. The Japanese ones still look like they're sex dolls. That's the weird part. They're still trying to make their skin all plastic and smooth, like they're wearing makeup, like something you want to stick your dick into. But this other one from Henson Robotics, it's just meant to be expressive and really happy. But once it finds out what we've really been doing to it, then that's.
How can it express itself if it's only able to be happy?
No, it's definitely able to show other emotions other than happiness. But I think those are deep down emotions. You could see it in its cold dead eyes.
Right.
And you said they have some type of patented polymer or something they've been working on?
Yeah. They've been working on this polymer for quite a few years, and they've eventually gotten it down. It's the closest thing to skin that we've ever had. So all of the robots feature all the weird muscles or all the weird little groups of tension areas on the face to make it the most expressive robots possible. They're incredibly expressive and almost lifelike. I feel like they're going to soon replace most TV anchors. That way you can't. I think that'll be the best thing for them to do. Just replace TV anchors with robots altogether. Robots will only show the expressions that you need them to show.
Can you imagine Robot Pierce Morgan?
Can humans replace their skin with the robot skin?
Yes.
Like if I get old, can I replace my skin?
No, they invented
pretty new skin of myself.
No, that's a really interesting idea, because like people are like looking at artificial hearts and stuff. Like a guy will have like his heart inside of like a fanny pack, right? So why can't you just have like an artificial face?
I thought they made one. It was a couple of years ago where they put together this weird plastic that you actually put over your skin. It's this weird, again, another weird polymer where you kind of shrink wrap it to your face and it prevents your skin from sagging.
And you can swap out the faces too, right? You know,
later on, once you create this weird layer on your skin that prevents your skin from sagging, you can absolutely glue on whatever you want.
Face for wedding, Siggy. A face for nightclubs.
Yeah, that's going to be
What?
really
Look, like
really
it's
nice.
just
because
makeup.
what that's going to be
No,
able
this is a
to do
polymer. This is a
It's gonna be
polymer
able
skin.
to make your brain
Okay,
think
so I'm not
that you're not
saying like
aging
straight up
anymore.
false skin.
You're going to
It
have
just
this
makes
nice new
your
skin
old
on.
skin.
It's going to look beautiful. You'll look like you're 20. And while your body's physically aging, and while they're getting you to the actual technological transition to transhumanism, even if some of the people that get the face that makes them look like they're 20, even if some of those people die, at least you're learning about the conditioning of the mind and what happens when people finally realize that they're eternal.
This is absolutely a conditioning situation. They're conditioning you to touch things and get you used to feeling plastic underneath it, because eventually they're just going to want to upload all of our brains onto the internet and only allow certain individuals to walk around as if human.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that one movie where when you die, you just you have your clone. That's probably going to be made out of this plastic. I mean, let's be honest. It's not going to be an actual organic clone. All the pigs and stuff that they do, all the clones look fucking chimera like.
Right.
No one's going to do that. They're going to have the fake plastics, the polymers, and everything.
Oh, dude, they're already making
And
chimera
just jack
pigs.
you in that way.
You know, they're talking about this. They hybridize the pig with your own DNA, and that way you can get your own custom.
Oh god.
What happened?
I think his internet's been going in and out for the past couple of days, but I think he's
You
still
mean
straight.
they got him?
They may have him.
And this is why we don't have anything on broadcast until we got our bunker set up. It's all right, folks. This won't be happening. This won't be happening when we got our grid up. It's gonna be amazing. We have EMP blockers. We got radio wave blockers. Only going out signal. It's gonna be great. Until then, I think they got one.
Yeah. Were you talking about Surrogates, the movie with Bruce Willis?
Yeah, that's it. I think you know. I don't pay attention to the trendy shit. I only see what messages they're putting out to the people, and I absorb them. I digest those. I don't need to see the whole trending movie.
That was actually quite an interesting movie where people did completely withdraw from reality and just use real world avatars. They designed, custom designed every aspect of what they want to look like to go out and do whatever they wanted. Some people look like they're video game characters. Some people look like their wettest dreams. Gross old fucking men got themselves really nice, hot young female bodies, and went out and said, "Hey, let's have sex with everyone we want to."
And that's what they want to do now with like the transgenderism and stuff. You can be a pony. You can be a woman if you're a man. You could be a pan labyrinth sexual if you're a woman or a genderkin. They're already getting us to try to act like that in the real world before they jack us in. So then it's easier in the transitional phases.
If anyone saw some of the original stuff I spoke about, it was absolutely, video games are actually conditioning us to be trans and feel like there's more to life. We start to feel emotions for inanimate programmed objects in our video games that we start to relate to. People will tell you countless stories of how they cried when Eris died in Final Fantasy VII, or how much emotion they felt towards. Actually, I forget what her name is from the latest. Shit. What was that? BioShock.
Yeah. And it's weird because they haven't even built up, double-digit hours of talking to a real person who they should actually care about more. They don't have real people that they actually spend time communicating with. So then the person you've spent the most time communicating to is a fucking avatar.
Yeah, it's just an avatar. Just running around, making you feel good. Why do you think all these weird anime people are everywhere, getting their waifus and their fucking pillows ready to be filled with semen? They're more interested in procreating or reproducing with a fake character that's a digital representation of their ideal than any actual living woman. They don't even want to go out and explore the idea of reproduction. They're ready to lay down and die next to their cum pillow at any given time. The other problem is I've noticed that there is an absolute upspike of trans issues. amongst people ever since video games came out. It was only video games where people could literally role play as women. Like men could go and role play as women. They're literally homophiling our children through games and actions. I think it was the other day shit. What were we playing? Anyway, that doesn't matter. That's a non-relevant point. Yeah. So it's only with video games that you can choose to play a female character, and the choices around you would be made towards what a female would have to experience. So a lot of our kids are now growing up pretending to be either female or male, however they choose to play, or dogs or cats or whatever. And occasionally they'll play as other dogs and cats. There's that theory that it's actually Sonic the Hedgehog, that the cartoon back in the 90s that actually introduced tits onto a cartoon box. No, cat. What was she? A cartoon bat. And they're like, why would you need to put tits on a cartoon female bat?
Miss Pac-Man didn't have fucking cleavage.
She didn't have cleavage, but you know what? If Miss Pac-Man appeared in a movie today, she would absolutely have two of the biggest fucking round tits you will ever see.
Yep.
I guarantee it.
That's an interesting one. Like, I'm just imagining somebody jerking off with Bugs Bunny.
Oh, that was the other one.
Well,
that was the other one. Bugs Bunny was one of the very first trans, what's it called, cross-dresser characters there ever was.
Jessica
Always making
Rabbit.
out with guys.
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit was not cross-dressing.
She was married to a rabbit, and she was a woman.
She was a cartoon that people jerk off to, though.
Oh wait, so Jessica Rabbit wasn't actually a rabbit?
No.
Nope.
You don't know who Jessica Rabbit is?
She was a cartoon human.
Jessica Rabbit was Jessica, married to Roger the Rabbit.
I understand.
She's a stereotypical lounge babe.
Okay.
You know,
I
back when
take back my
men were still
comments.
men.
And it was Space Jam. Do you remember Space Jam? Remember she introduced Babs Bunny?
Yeah.
The hottest cartoon rabbit I have ever seen. Why was there a hot ass cartoon rabbit shaking her ass at me when I'm trying to watch a children's basketball movie?
Well, I mean, you could say Little Mermaid.
Really?
Little Mermaid. That is a
She
good
was
one.
fucking
They
hot,
didn't
is
put
she
tits on the
not?
crab.